What is up, guys? The LA Gamer here, and today I'm doing something completely different on this channel. Now, normally, when you hop on this channel, you'll maybe see some fantasy draft franchises, rebuild franchises, career modes. Those are like the three main things I do on this channel. Either way, it's all centralized around sports gaming, but this is something completely new. Now, I've never done what ifs, I've never done questions or tests or stuff like that, but it's weird that I haven't. Throughout my whole life, all I've really loved is sports knowledge, sports statistics, things of that nature. I love testing things, I love finding out new information, and one thing I've been thinking about recently is the Warriors obviously got Kevin Durant about a month ago in free agency. The Warriors have been highly considered the overall favorites to win next season, and highly considered even though they haven't even played a game yet. They're highly viewed as the greatest team of all time. Just on paper, when you look at the amount of talent they have on that team, it's understandable, but I was thinking, what if we tested that theory? What if we really saw who the greatest team of all time was? Now, we can't get the real life 95, 96 Bulls. We can't bring them back to this era. We can't have all these guys play. So the only real way we can figure this out that I can think of is through this NBA 2K simulation. We can't obviously recreate players and have them play in real life too bad, so this is what we're going to do. I wrote down 10 teams right now. 10 teams that are going to hop in this league that played in previous years, that played in the past. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 5 in each conference. I want to make it as fair as possible. And we are going to have them battle it out. And we're going to say whatever team wins, we will consider the greatest team of all time for my purposes. Now, of course, this could go wrong. Every team can have a bad series, and they could ruin the whole entire chances of all of this. For all I know, personally, I think the Warriors or the Bulls should win this one. But for all I know, the 95-96 Bulls, that's the Bulls team we'll be using. For all I know, Jordan will get an injury, or they'll just have a bad series. And just one bad series can totally ruin it. So we don't know. The best way of doing this is if I did this whole entire test, I would do it over and over again. That's how I could get the most accurate results, but it's too much time. It's too much to try to consider, so we are not going to do that. So we're going to have customized league on, we're going to have custom roster on as well. So let's see, because we're going to be using the 2017 roster, obviously, because we want Kevin Durant on the Warriors. Now here's the thing, I want trades off. You may be wondering why is that the case, but that's because I want legitimate teams. I want to have injuries off also. I want the legitimate teams playing against each other. I don't want any excuses. I don't want any difference in rosters. I don't want any team even bolstering their roster. The whole idea of this is who is the greatest team of all time. They shouldn't be able to actually fix what team they had. And so my way of avoiding the whole issue is making it so their team is the same as it was, because that's exactly how it should be. So trade deadline will be on. Obviously my main goal is I'm trying to have all teams avoid trading as much as possible, and if they do somehow manage to trade, I'm gonna prevent it from happening. So let's advance. We should be able to download our roster right now, which we will. We're gonna be doing 2017. Obviously, that's representing the 2017 roster because that's what we'll be playing with to get Kevin Durant on the Warriors. Now, guys, before this video starts, how about you do me a favor? Hit up that comment section below. Tell me right now before I start this, or maybe right after I put the teams in. Who do you think the greatest team of all time is? Give me some evidence. Tell me why you think they're the greatest team of all time. Let's start a little bit, not an argument, but let's start some debate in the comment section. I want to see kindly debate. I want to see you guys debating who you think the greatest team of all time is. Maybe we'll all agree on one team, but for now, I want to see you guys talking about what you think your favorite team is of all time, or what you think the best team of all time is. I want to see why that's the case and what your reasoning is. So please comment that down below. So let's take away some of the worser teams here. So we're going, I wrote 10 teams down in my notes, so I will be searching this up. So one team is going to be the 12-13 Heat, back when we had the big 3 in Miami. I don't think they're one of the better teams of all time. They're like top 5 probably. So I guess they would be, but I don't think they're going to win it. We're going to switch the Celtics team with the big 4 technically of the 07-08 Celtics with Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, Rajon Rondo. Crazy team there. We'll be switching the current. Okay, let's just get the 5. Let's get the 5 Eastern teams first. Let's get 2 in this conference, 2 in this conference, and 1 in the middle conference. We've got the Cavaliers here already. In this conference, we'll also, of course, 95-96 Bulls. Highly considered the greatest team of all time. So I say we're going to go with them. I don't know if that was the Bulls' best team. I don't have enough knowledge on that, but that was on paper based off 2K's ratings. 95-96 Bulls looked like the best team. So that's why I chose them, because I wanted to give them the best chance to win it because they deserve it. So we're going to keep going. We're going to get the 88-89 Pistons. And we're going to go the 85-86 Celtics. There's multiple Celtics teams. I think there's 2 Celtics teams, or 3 Celtics teams, and there's 3 Lakers teams. Obviously, the Celtics and Lakers have dominated eras for a long time now, so that's kind of why. why there's so many Celtics and Lakers teams. So we got 5 in this conference. Let's now put in 5 in this conference. We're going to get the 2000-2001 Lakers. We're going to go with the, let's see, what have I not done? We're going to go with the 80, we already got those Pistons. We're going to go 64, okay, now we're going to go real old school for you guys. We're going to go 64-65 Celtics with Bill Russell. Then we're also going to go, I'm looking at, I have some old teams here, guys. I have some real old teams. We'll go 70-71 Bucks. 70-71 Lakers. Those are both really good teams. One with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, obviously the Bucks, and then the other one with Wilt Chamberlain. So that's 4. Now what's the 5th one that I'm missing? So I got all 3 Celtics teams. I'm missing 1 Lakers team. What's the 1 Lakers team I'm missing? 86-87 with Magic Johnson. So that's the team we're gonna get. I didn't mean to take the Clippers out, but I did. At least we still got the Warriors down there. So this will be the team. So we got about 12 teams that can win it, I think. We got all 5 of these, then we got the Warriors, we got these 5 teams, and then we got the Bulls. My personal favorites, I'm going to make my hypothesis right now. My personal favorites is the winner is going to be either the 95-96 Bulls or the Warriors. That's my goal, or that's not my goal, but that's my assumption. So now I'm going to actually show you guys the whole season. We're not going to have any secrets, I'm not going to have any editing. We're just going to see this full season out and see what happens. So let's advance here. We'll just take control of... I don't want CPU trading. I don't want any risk of trading. So let's just go to a random team like the Pelicans. I mean, I doubt they have any chance to win it. So let's go auto on all this. I don't intend on getting any. I don't want to get any notifications. I want this to go really quickly because this is all meant to be a test. This isn't meant to take a very long time. But the whole purpose of this is to actually want trades to be manual because we're trying to prevent that. The whole purpose of this is just to get a test in. This is to try something new on my channel. If you guys like this type of series, what if, and doing these types of questions on my on my channel, I'm going to do more of it, and I really want to get your guys' support because I have a lot of things that were on my head, like who's the greatest, I don't know, in Madden, what's the greatest NFL team of all time, or do NFL projections, or I want to do more videos based off sports analysis rather than just doing video games and having it have no background information. I like being able to talk sports with you guys, and this is one of my best ways of doing it. So we're going to sim to mid-season right before the All-Star break, and we're going to get an idea of records. Okay, so we're at the end of the season. You're probably wondering why I didn't show the season sim, because I said I was going to, but for some reason the simulation took forever, like 15 minutes, and it was way too much, and it was like not entertaining at all. So we're just going to check out the record right now. I have no idea what to expect. I have not checked the records at all. I have no clue, absolutely zero clue as to what's going to happen, absolutely no clue as to what team is going to be leading the standings right now, but let's take a look. Alright, let's look at the playoff picture. So we got the Chicago Bulls here. This would be the Bulls team that has, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, so this is the Bulls team, they're leading the way. We got the Boston Celtics just right behind them, a game back. This is the Larry Bird. This is going to be a really interesting series of the Celtics and Bulls end up playing. We got the Cavaliers here. The real Cavaliers there, that's awesome. Then we got this Celtics team, the Big Four, I would say. I would like to call them the Big Four at least. We got this Pistons team, then we got the Heat. They're actually not that good. I mean, 50-31, it's pretty good. Then look, every other team's below 500 because these teams are so good. So it's going to be one of these 6 teams who obviously make it to the finals. And then this, 68-13. This Magic Johnson team is crazy. Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Cooper. I forgot how, I underestimated. I'm actually stuttering because this team's so good. I underestimated how good this team was going to be. Byron Scott, James Worthy, Michael Cooper. This team is really talented. How did I not recognize that? They're the best team by far out of these guys. We got the Boston Celtics. This is the Bill Russell team. Then right tied with them, we have the current Golden State Warriors with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, and Draymond Green, obviously. One of the better teams. Actually, my projection to win was the Warriors or that Bulls team, so I may be wrong because the Lakers team is really good. Then we got the Bucks, and then this Lakers team will be the Kobe and Shaq Lakers, and this must be the Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain Lakers. And they're not doing that great, so it looks like the favorite right now has to be this Lakers team, and I did not expect that to happen. So power rankings wise, let's look at what the power rankings wise, everybody says this Lakers team is the best. And then second place, nobody has the Bulls, so Michael Jordan is getting underrated right now. There's no way he appreciates that, so we may have to watch out. Maybe Michael Jordan is going to play with some rage and come in here and try to win himself his 7th NBA title. So the Pelicans will win that last game of the season. Magic Johnson will be MVP, averaging 24, 11, and 9, almost averaging a triple-double. Absolutely phenomenal stat line. 53% from the field, about 85% from free throw lines, and 30%, which is not impressive from the three-point line, but he's not much of a three-point shooter, so that's okay. D'Angelo Russell will be the Rookie of the Year. Look at that. He's got pretty nice stats. Brandon Knight, 6th Man of the Year. Shaquille O'Neal, 22 points and 17 rebounds? Dude, and 7 assists. Shaq is taking the crack. What? How are you doing that? And he's averaging 4 blocks. He's not even human. What the heck? He's got a weird picture, but that's okay. I mean, he's crazy. Somehow his field goal percentage is higher than his free throw percentage. But that stat line is phenomenal. He's almost averaging a freaking... Well, no, he's not averaging a quadruple-double, but he's almost averaging a triple-double. How is Shaq getting 7 assists? But he's got 4 blocks. What the hell? Most improved player is Jeremy Lin. Something about Jeremy Lin, I don't know if you noticed, but he gets literally a new hairstyle every month, so something to keep track of. William Gentry went 69-13. That would probably be good for a top 3, top 4 record of all time, I think. I may be wrong, but let's continue. Advance. All NBA first team, we got Westbrook, actually, who... Did he average triple-double? He did. 25, 10, and 10. Magic Johnson, Westbrook, 2 LeBrons, and Shaq. Second team, we got James Harden, surprise, surprise, Jerry West, Larry Bird, Anthony Davis, and Will Chamberlain. Third team, we got Steph Curry, Dwayne Wade. This would actually be current Dwayne Wade, believe it or not. Kevin Durant, Paul George, and Bill Russell. All defensive first team. We don't really need to go through all this, but just wanted to give you guys a quick idea as to some of these teams. So let's advance here. And this is what we came here for, guys. This is what we're here for. We are here to watch the playoffs. That was really what all this is about. It's coming down to this. This is all it is. Who is the best team of all time? It will soon be figured out. So let's sim. I don't want to sim the current round. I have to sim the current round. Apparently I'm not in it. I can still go game by game. I'll just click circle. So right now, let's just go a couple more games. Okay, let's just quickly look around. So an even series here. Most of these are... we've got quite a few 2-0 series over here. The Lakers are tied. They're the number 1 seed too. They are highly considered the favorites, and they actually lost a game, which is surprising. Let's go one. Let's get a couple more games in, get a better idea of what's going on. So, okay, they won 4 straight, so they're gonna come back in it. Those 90, the Bulls team, the first seed, obviously, are gonna beat the other Bulls team 4-1. The Pistons knock out the Cavaliers. Wow, that was going to be an exciting series, I knew it, but the Pistons are going to come out on top. The bad boy Pistons shut down LeBron just like they shut down Jordan for multiple years till he came back and was able to beat them. So now we got the 86 Boston Celtics. We all could have expected them to beat that Raptors team. And although the seeds projected differently because the Boston Celtics were the number 3 seed, they will get knocked out by that Big 3 Miami team. I can't believe that. I can't believe they beat that Celtics team. That Celtics team is really good. So let's simulate... Let's simulate this current round. So the Celtics, the 2000-2001 Lakers will knock out the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar-led Bucks. I can't believe they will do that. Oh my god, 30 points and 23 rebounds. It's not even okay to look at Shaq's stats. How does he do this? What is he averaging through this series? What else is he doing? Is there other games I can see? Let's see. 23 and 14, 19 and 18. 36 and 15, 25 and... It's not even human. Okay, so now the Warriors team barely sneak out a Game 7 victory, only because Steph Curry drops 40 points to go along with Kevin Durant's 27 and Klay Thompson's 24. They're gonna get out of the first round and beat the Will Chamberlain Lakers in a 7-game series, and then the OKC Thunder will be knocked out by the Celtics in 6. So no real surprises there, I don't think. No huge surprises besides maybe that Lakers one, but it's not a huge surprise, I don't think. Oh, what did I do? Oh my goodness! There's a few surprises here. That number 1 Lakers team has been knocked out in 7 games. That Shaq-led team will lose to Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson wants to win a ring. That is obvious. He is leading this team so well. I didn't think this team was going to be good enough to make it this far, to make it even to the second round, and now they're all the way in the conference finals. Now, if this 2000-2001 Lakers team... Wait a second. Wait a second, I was wrong. It's the other way around. It's Kobe and Shaq who beat Magic. That's right, Magic Johnson's team was the best team of all time, or he was the best team in the regular season. But Kobe and Shaq have different plans, and they are going to knock them out in the second round. So Kobe and Shaq are actually going to be the team in the third round, and that's actually that's crazy. Me being a huge fan of the Lakers back, especially in that time, because they were actually winning games. That's actually really cool for me to see. So we got 4 teams left. The 1965 Boston Celtics, the 2000-2001 Lakers, the 96 Chicago Bulls, this is the 2013 Miami Heat. You guys are about to find out whether your projections are correct or not. The Warriors ended up getting knocked out, so I was wrong about that one. The Pistons ended up getting knocked out. That was to be expected. And the Heat beat the Celtics for the second time, because they had to play the Celtics in the first round too. My projection is, this is a tough projection, 2001 Lakers are going to win this one. 1996 Bulls are going to win this one. Let's see. I was wrong. They got swept. But I was right about this one. They swept them. And Kobe Bryant they actually got trashed on. When you look at the games, that first game they lost by about 50. So that was not a good series for them. And then the Bulls, they had a closer series. But that first game they trashed on them too, winning by 40. So this might be a very interesting finals. I think it will be, actually. Why do I have to select the game? What are we really doing here? Oh, here we go. Now I can do this. Let's simulate game by game, and then once we have a closeout game, we will simulate with SimsCast. Game 1, if the Bulls win. We'll have to do this every... Oh, it's so frustrating. Simulate game. No way. No way! You're not going to tell me that this Celtics team is going to be the greatest team of all time based off the simulation. Who does this team have? They have, John Havlicek, Sam Jones, Bill Russell. This Bill Russell team is really that good. I can't believe it. Daily View, let's click it. And now that it is a closeout game, we will simulate with SimsCast. And let's see what happens. Cam Jordan. Is Jordan going to lose his first finals ever? It's a close game. It is a close game, okay? Jordan's got a slight lead here. But Bill Russell has different options. I mean, he's coming back. This is going to go down to the fourth quarter. We have 3 minutes and 41 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Look at the score. 37 seconds left. The Bulls are up by 1. 2 seconds left. Will the Celtics hit a buzzer beater and win the game? They will not. Okay, so... Oh my goodness. That's scary. The Bulls will come out there to win by 1 point. But they still have a long ways to go. They're still down 3-1. But they're coming out strong in the second game. You see they come out with a pretty decent lead. But the Celtics are still fighting back. They're fighting back with a phenomenal start to that second quarter. But we can already tell, I think, based off these two teams, it is going to be a back and forth battle. So you see here in this third quarter, the Bulls need to make a run. They're down by 5 here. They're down by 7. I think this might be it for the Bulls, guys. I can't believe it, but I think we might have to be crowning Bill Russell as the greatest. It's going into overtime. We might have to crown Bill Russell's Celtics team as the greatest team of all time. And that's what we're going to have to do. Now, of course, this simulation could be completely wrong. It's one simulation. There's so many different variables that have to go into this. But based off this simulation, based off the teams I put into this, that means that Bill Russell's 1965 Boston Celtics are the greatest NBA team of all time. I'm in shock. I would never have agreed with that. I never would have made that as my assumption as to who the greatest team of all time is. But according to the sim, they have spoken, and that is, in their mind, the greatest team of all time. So, if you guys enjoyed, please comment down multiple things. Comment down what team, like you said, that you thought was going to win, and tell me if you were surprised. Tell me what other hypothetical things I could do that are like this that you think you'll enjoy, and I will definitely get around to doing it. I'll also give you a shout out for giving me an idea if I happen to do it. Lastly, yeah, basically just tell me how you think I did this, and tell me if you think I did a good job. It's my first time doing anything like this, so there's obviously a lot of room for improvement. I want to get better at this because I enjoyed doing it. If you guys enjoyed though, please click that like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of this series and what I could do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And make sure to subscribe if you have not already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.